Well, hello and welcome to another video here on the Retro Core channel. And it seems the Paprium saga is coming to an end. My fourth Sega Mega Drive has just turned up, and as you can see, the box is filthy. This is disgusting. But it was really, really, really cheap. I mean, cheaper than a can of Coca-Cola. That's how cheap it was. But yeah, it's really in a dirty state. But as you can see, Paprium is now finally running with the correct graphics and the correct audio. But just look at how filthy this machine is. Look at that, look at the grime in there. Ugh, it's disgusting. See, it's all brown, caked in crap down there. Even by the cartridge port there, look at that, that's disgusting. So this Mega Drive definitely needs a clean. So I'm going to take it downstairs to the shower room and give this a proper hardcore cleaning because it's disgusting. But before I do that, you may be wondering what model of console it is. Well, there it is. That's the model I'm using. This is a Japanese model. As you can see, it is made in Japan as well. So if you're having trouble like I did getting Paprium to run, see if you can get this particular model, because this one seems to be working just fine. Oh yeah, what is all that crud up there? Look at that, that's disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, so yes, finally it looks like I'm going to be able to play Paprium. So let's clean up this disgusting looking Mega Drive and come back and play some Paprium. Alright, it's 30 minutes later, and as you can see, the Mega Drive is now looking much, much better. Look at that, all the gunk has gone from in there. All that nasty brown crap that was over there has gone. And now it looks as good as new. Look at that, beautiful. And just look at that 16-bit logo sparkle. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Alright, and yes, this is the same console, as you will see from the bottom. It is the exact same console, but now lovely and clean. So you know what that means? It's time for the Retro Core review of Paprium. What do I actually think of this game? Let's check it out.
Presented by Zetafix. People on.
So I'm doing this review as I'm actually playing the game, so what I'm saying are my honest opinions as I'm playing it. Now let's just make this clear, I have played this twice before, once with completely buggered up audio and once with completely buggered up graphics. So this is the first time I'm able to play the game as it should be. So let's get into the game. Alright, so first of all, for those who don't know, we got to take a look at the options. Got our language options there, we've got Japanese, don't know what our French says there, doesn't it? Germany, Portuguese and Spanish. Alright, so we'll put it back into English. BGM volume level, sound effects volume level, 6 decibels gain. We'll leave that switched off. Now at the moment the audio is coming through the so-called Data Meister, or whatever they call the so-called special chip. Well, you can also have the audio coming direct to the Mega Drive. Sounds like that. Pretty much the same. Alright, V30, 50 Hz. Expand the screen to V30 when in 50 Hz mode. Don't need that because we're playing in 60 Hz. BOF naming, no idea what the hell that means. Baptist of Fire naming, but God knows what that means. But you suck, stops you hitting each other if you're playing a 2-player game. Save manager, mess around with your saves, and the CRT calibration, which kind of looks like this. You get a different selection of calibration tools. Now I'm playing this with scan line switched on, So if you don't like scan lines, I do apologize. Actually, I tell you what, I should switch them off because it is going to ruin the actual YouTube encoding, isn't it? Because YouTube doesn't like scan lines. So let's switch these off. Okay, scan lines off. That should keep YouTube happier. Alright, let's get into the game. So we got two modes to play. We got arcade, which is just a basic run through from A to Z. Arcade battle, you don't get to see all the stages. Or we got original mode. Now original mode lets you save the game and opens up many different hidden paths and hidden secrets and so on. Okay, so you can see I've already finished the game with the female character and she's now sitting on the throne. But I'm going to unthrone her. Basically, when you finish the game, you can choose to sit on the throne. These are the three main characters. So you've got Tug, Alex, and Dice. And this guy over here, Baba, is a character which I've unlocked. But yeah, I'm going to go with the female character because she's fast. Not the strongest, mind you. Alright, so let's... Oh, they want to eat my drugs. Now one criticism I do see online quite a lot about this game is the fact that the sound effects are not very good when punching people. But you know, there may be no burn up or two, but they're not that bad. Played many a game with much worse sound effects when hitting people. In this game, they're just okay, you know, average. Now this game is the Japanese version, and I believe the Japanese version does have different features than the Western version, such as the song titles come up in the corner when the game starts, and some of these weird punk type creatures have hearts when they see the woman. Let's see if we can get those to appear. But you can turn the Western version into the Japanese version by pressing A, B, A, B, A, B, I think that's it. Yeah, these are weird looking creatures here, usually have hearts coming out of their heads when it's in Japanese mode. But they don't seem to be doing it. Have I messed up my cartridge somehow? Hang on, let's pause it. A, B, A, B, A, B. Okay, there you go, the hearts are back. See? It looks like I actually put my game into Western mode before, because I did put in the cheat. So you can get on certain enemies throughout the game, and these enemies will you know, enable you to beat up other enemies without taking any damage. It's pretty cool. Now, as for the combat system, I mean, it is lacking in, you know, a multitude of combos, but there are some special moves in here, such as let's just get onto a part with more enemies, such as pushing forward twice and punch gives you this nice little attack there. You can also push down and kick, get a nice flying attack as well. These weird moves. You can also roll up and down the screen, which I believe is how do I do that? I forgot now. Now there is a way to roll on the floor, and I can't remember how you do it. There we go. We've got different types of throw attacks. Let's see if we can get this one over here. the animation is a bit lacking on the throws, you know, could do a bit more animation there. But, you know, it's not too bad. I hate this guy. These little little sliders that are going all over the place. But on the plus side, they do harm the enemy as well. Here you go, it's him dead. Only a bee. Now, whether you like the music or not in this game, you have to admit that the soundtrack, or sorry, the quality of the music is good. There you go. Let's kick that off and knock these guys down there. I mean, it's way beyond what you know, Mega Drive games had back in the day. And I know some people don't like to admit that, but Bare Knuckle 2 or Street Fighter H2 does not sound as good as this. Now, the tunes may be better, I'm not arguing about that, but the game does not sound as good as this one does. I mean, that's just a fact. I mean, anyone who denies that is just being silly. Now, I'm not saying the music is better, I didn't say that, I'm just saying the quality of the sound and the instruments used are way beyond what other Mega Drive games have. Him, and we use him as a human shield. Yeah, come on, hit me. Come on, can ya? Nice. Sometimes the foreground objects are annoying, such as here, where I can't really see my character now. Thankfully, that doesn't happen too much. But the graphics overall, I think they're quite nice. They do have a bit of a grainy look to them, but they kind of suit the game. Oh, talking about the audio on this. Notice you can hear the sound from the TV there? Just listen. Now when I break the TV, that sound will stop. Watch this. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so here's the paths. So we'll go up this time. Yes, please. So things like that add a little bit of replayability to the game. Other comments I've read about this game is that the AI is rather down. Well, yeah, it can be, to be honest, at times. But again, it's not any worse than other games that I've played in the past. I mean, I've played hundreds of beat-em-ups like this, scrolling beat-em-ups or belt scrollers as people now want to call them. But I mean, this is not a bad game. It just isn't the best, that's all. Notice the music went up a semitone there. Stupid bastard. He just jumped down the hole. Oh man. I do wish there were more special moves when you took your your special blue drugs, whatever they're called. But I don't think there is. If there is, I certainly don't know what they are. Ah. Oh no, I remember this one, yeah. Should have kept my special power-ups for this guy. Now, I believe if you daze these guys here, you should be able to use them as some sort of vehicle. I don't want to say ride them, but that's basically what you're doing. Or at least on later levels you can anyway. I'm not sure about this boss battle. See if we can get an A for this stage. Oh, B again! Bloody hell. Should have put it on easy. Always get A's and then you get a nice little animation. Should also point out that there are hidden areas, you know, where you break down doors and what have you, and you can see, you know, hidden bonuses and stuff behind doors and whatever. Oh, I want to get on there, don't I? Anyway, so there you have it. That is my opinion, or they are my opinions of Paprium, and yeah, I like it. I like the game. It's not the best beat 'em up on the Mega Drive, but it is a good beat 'em up. But is it worth the crazy asking price that it's now going for? Absolutely not. I mean, what did I pay for it? $80 was it? I mean, even that's quite steep. But you know, I'd pay that, but nothing more. But would I buy another watermelon game? No, I wouldn't. Not after the fiasco this one has had. And yeah. I mean, it just stinks of BS, doesn't it? The whole bunch of excuses, the reasons why it got delayed, and the fact that, you know, the cartridge doesn't work on all Mega Drive consoles, and even worse that there's actually code in the console to make it, code in the cartridge to make it not work on a Mega SG until the latest firmware, and even then the latest firmware doesn't fix all revisions of the game. I mean, the fact that it has all these problems is just a load of crap, and it's really put me off buying anything from Watermelon ever again, because you know they're going to do the same thing with their next release. Would they have learned their lesson? Highly unlikely. Okay, so guys, take it easy and keep on gaming, and I'll see you in the next proper Retro Core video, where we'll be doing a special on the PC FX. Oh, hang on, here we go, we can ride this guy. Oh, come on. Here he is. How do I get on? How'd you do it? Go on, get on. Oh. Can't remember how you do it. Oh, there you go. I figured out how to roll them down now. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I'll see you in the next proper Retro Core video, where we take a look at the PC FX. Until then guys, keep on gaming and enjoy games. Take it easy.